We're at LucasArts with Jake here, producer on Star Wars: The Old Republic, one of my most anticipated games for whenever it's coming out. Can you first just say what about the universe is it that you feel works well in an MMO?
Well, I think Star Wars is, clearly one of the richest, pieces of fiction canon, one of the deepest intellectual properties around. What George created years ago still, resonates really strong with fans, and I think that what it brings to the MMO genre is just a really, really cool opportunity to explore this canon in a way that's never been done, right? With really, really interesting character classes, really deep story, lots of really over-the-top, combat, and it's I think its time has come, and we're excited to have people here today playing it.
How do you differ in terms of storytelling than compared to other MMOs?
Sure. So what we're trying to do is bring 8 unique class stories to our game, each one fully voiced. That means that every encounter you have and every line that your character speaks will be voiced, fully recorded. We're really trying to drive the idea of choice making a difference in our game. We talk about story driving choice, choice driving action. We really feel like story hasn't been done as it could be to date, and I think that we have a tremendous amount of pride in our stories here at LucasArts, and we know BioWare prides themselves on being the storytelling leaders in the game world. So, we're really just trying to create broad group of stories that players can enjoy, whether they're casual or hardcore players. However they play the game, we feel like there'll be a story that they can enjoy.
Will the experience be more close to a single-player experience in that sense?
No, I don't think so. I think one of our goals is to make sure that people can play by themselves if they'd like, but at the same time, it's an MMO, which means we have to support group play. Every story in our game can be experienced with friends, and we're certainly not trying to build a single-player game here. This is a fully, functioning, massively multiplayer online game with all the bells and whistles you would expect in that genre.
How's the balance between, say, open world experience and instance encounters?
Yeah, we do have a strong balance of that. We have certain situations where we need to put you in instances to tell specific parts of your story. But again, you can go in there by yourself or with a group. So I don't know how it shakes out percentage-wise, but we have a lot of open world quests, a lot of group activities, a lot of repeatable content that people will be excited about, and it makes for a really strong, compelling package.
So once you're done with your story, what's the end game going to be like?
Yeah, we've heard actually over the last couple of days, a lot of people have been asking about end game. We haven't talked too much about that yet. We understand people want and we need to have an end game. I think as time rolls on at swtor.com, we'll be bringing a lot of information about what that end game will look like. I think the main thing that people can go away and rest assured is that we understand the need to have a compelling end game.
But there's also, of course, the fact that people who want to enjoy all the 8 stories, they have a lot to do, even if they don't continue playing with that one character.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that people will probably play multiple characters. I mean, I think a lot of people do that when they get an MMO, and I think that's one of the benefits of having 8 separate stories is that they can start a brand new story and go through it at their pace. So
obviously, the game is far from done, but we're getting a chance to play it right now. What's the timeline looking like? The time schedule looking for you, like just roughly?
Well, we've said recently that we're shooting for spring 2011. I think the main thing that people need to understand here is that we're trying to make the game amazing, and that means that quality is our first and foremost priority. But again, recently we've talked about spring 2011.
And will there be an open beta before that, or how do you look on that?
Well, we recently opened up registrations on our website for testing. We've asked for people to sign up, and we're going to continue to try to get people involved with that as time rolls on. We've got a strong community, a lot of folks that want to help us with this game, and we're looking to tap into that. So if you get a chance, go again to the website, swtor.com, and register and get yourself in the mix. We'd love to try to have you in the pool.